So I found something. It's called old-friends.co.
Yeah?
I don't understand how it's still a site. Now that there's every other social media, you go here, you type in your class, and when you graduated, and it has everybody's name up there that you can get in contact with. But when you click on somebody's name, they have no contact information. Why is my name up there?
Your name is?
And why is my wife's name not in her class?
Mine's not in mine.
Wow. Why?
Yeah.
What is it? What do they have on me? Hang on. And why is this a thing? This had to be pre-MySpace, right?
Probably, but there are people in here that I don't know. they're like
Hey, Noni. Remember Noni? She's here.
Ugh, stupid name. But like there are people in my class that aren't in my class. Like I don't know who this person Kiana Brown is. You ain't. There's only 54 people in my class. I grew up at that school. I know every damn one of them. And some of these names, Casey Donahue.
I just want to let you know, children, if you are up. Children, I mean pretty much anybody younger than 35.
Yeah.
This is back in the day. When you graduate, like when I graduated high school,
yeah,
I was done with contacting my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then MySpace it came out, and that was a thing, but not everybody had one. My wife never even had one. That didn't catch on really with that age group after, like right when we graduated, we had no such thing as social media.
Yep.
What are you rubbing your chair for like that? It's making me uncomfortable.
It's a nice, there's a rough spot right here.
And then MySpace came out, but it didn't catch on to our age group as much. It did for people that were in like music,
still in high school,
mm-hmm. and radio dudes, radio people, right? Mm-hmm. But my wife and none of her friends had one of those. Then Facebook came around, and then everybody started getting one of those, and everybody could contact one another. But like, think about my dad or your dad.
Yeah.
When you left your friends, they were dead. They're just dead to you. You don't know what happened to them. And that's why class reunions were so kind of important, because you could get around and see, oh, look who got bald or what happened in your life. But now social media has made those, to me anyway, completely. I completely disappeared from my school, and I'm okay with it. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't mind chatting with, but I don't know. Well, I didn't have that name, the last name. Mm-hmm. Ours was filled with Schaefers and Grosses and things like that.
Yeah.
I just felt that I wasn't a part of that school. Well, I wore Janko jeans.
That's true. And your leather public M jacket.
Everybody thought that I smoked weed. Okay, so I did, but they didn't have proof of that.
I was going to say, yeah, but you did. You smoked weed.
They had no proof.
Hey, do you want to join friends.co? It ain't free.
What do you mean it's not free? You got to sign up for this thing?
$3 for a lifetime membership.
You and I would be the only ones in there.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that, love, for a second. Like, Gordon's buddies. Gordon is 81 years old, my wife's father.
Yeah.
He knows of Facebook, but he does not have one. And I guarantee none of his friends have one. And there are people that he met from the war when he was, in the Navy, that he has no idea. After that, they went their separate ways and they've never contacted each other again. That's a weird thing. Because now we don't live in that type of world. Mm-hmm. You can find anybody at any time, except, obviously, the older group.
Yeah, they're not on there. I don't know how you get on that old friends. Like, how are names on there?
That's what I'm saying. Why is my name right here? And then I go to my wife's class. No. Oh, there's stupid Eddie Schaefer. He had a big crush on Angie.
Hey, Jake, where's John Tyler?
I don't know.
Can we get his info on there?
He's the
I'll pay the $3 to send him a message.
He's the one dude that's on there. You would get a lifetime membership for this?
Yeah, I would buy.
He's not.
Dang it.
Gordon also is running into the thing where he's going to these class reunions once a year. And he said, this is back when he was like 70. And he said, it's weird to see, but every year I go, it keeps dwindling down.
Yeah, with less and less people
And
because
now,
they're dying.
at one point, they needed like a room, a hall. And he says, now we just sit at a table at a restaurant because it's only like 3 people.
Yeah, that's depressing. My God, I hope I die before that. Like, I hope I kick it before it's just like me and 2 other people out of the 50.
Ah!
I understand class reunions for schools that were like our size.
You're talking about like when you graduate with just
like
little
50
amounts of
people.
people. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because everybody knows.
Everybody knows everybody. You all have a memory together at some point. But the class reunions of class of like, I
300,
graduated
500.
with 378 people. It's like, what's the point of that class reunion? You don't know everybody.
No, you're going to go in there and it's going to be like the same. They're going to be the cliques. There's going to be this group over here, the jocks over here.
And everybody's, that's it.
Man, when I got out of school, I didn't want to walk. I didn't want to do the graduation thing because they were going to give me the diploma anyway.
Yeah.
But my mom really wanted me to. And then I didn't have a graduation party because I didn't want one. Mm-hmm. You seem like a kid that wanted one.
I did get one, yeah. I didn't want one, like I need to have a graduation party, but I did have one.
And I don't know, man. When I was done, when for me, I didn't care for it. It's not like I got picked on or anything like that. I just didn't care for high school. I just felt like it was, I don't know, man. Like I've said this before, I learned what I learned, the basics and all that. But man, I just knew, I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't going to use any of that.
Your stance on education is so weird.
For the future, but I use a lot for this job now because I talk about, I talk about some of the stories like right now talking about this. I needed that part of my life to talk about this segment. So thank you, Beale City, Michigan, for June 30th, 2020 at 6:07. You gave me this. It was a crap school. It really was. It was really, really poor on education, really great in sports, but you got a guy who doesn't care about sports.
Yeah.
I just never did. I never cared for it. Probably could have been all right doing it, but I don't know.
No, I hear you.
But you ain't feeling me. By that, I mean get over here and sit on Uncle Jake's lap.
I'll Crystalia you. Get out of here.
I agree. I haven't gone to any of mine. I graduated with 350 people on the text line.
See, at that point with that many people, I mean, you already know who you're going to talk to.
It's weird to see those movies where people don't know people in their school, like Mean Girls, or I don't know. I'm just trying to give an example of a high school movie.
Any early 2000s, late 90s movies, like, who's that girl? And be like, that's Jenna Michalski, and she's been here since kindergarten. And like, what the hell? Like, how do you not know a person that you went to school with that long? You stupid moron, stupid idiot.
Also, we were the poor people. I was a poor kid in school. Not that I didn't. I was wearing bad clothes or anything like that because in high school, man, brands, son. For us, it was when I started getting a little older, Abercrombie and Fitch. Like people wanted that, or maybe this was just me. Boss. Is Boss still a thing?
I don't know. My school wasn't into brands.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean, I can't. Yeah, you wanted the best stuff.
Nike.
Yeah, you wanted that, but I don't remember a time of making fun of somebody for not having it.
No, I never said making fun. I'm just saying, like, those are the brands that were in when I didn't have those. It's not that I got made fun of. I don't even know where I was going with that now.
Oh, see, that's where I thought you were going with it. I thought you were going with you got made fun of because you didn't have Nike. You had like.
I don't even know where I was going with that. No, I never went without. I did get those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I want to talk about what else was FUBU. I wore FUBU.
Fuji?
No, FUBU. Isn't it FUBU?
Is that the thing that the dude on Shark Tank made?
Yeah, I think I wore those clothes. I wore Boss. Now, but when I say I wore, these are like Goodwill hand, things like that. Guess. That was a big one. What are the kids wearing nowadays? We shouldn't know that. That's why we're asking.
Yeah.
But honestly, is Abercrombie and Fitch still a thing? I thought that they got, because of the racism or something, man. They went under. No, really, I thought so.
What do you mean the racism?
Or pedophilia or something?
These are some allegations on Abercrombie and Fitch.
Aeropostale. Was that a brand? I think that was the ripoff.
That was a store. No, it was a nicer store.
No, but a ripoff of Abercrombie and Fitch, was it, or was it their own thing?
I think it was their own. I don't know. I don't know. I thought Aeropostale was a division of American Eagle.
Genko, yeah, the Genko jeans. I used to get Genko jeans at Target when I was going through my phase.
K-Swiss shoes. I remember 8th grade. If you didn't have a pair of K-Swisses, you were a piece of ass.
I wanted pumps so bad. Do you remember the pump basketball on the tongue of the shoe?
I never had one, but yeah, I remember the pumps.
Oh, and it had just a little basketball, and then you could release the air.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wanted some of those so bad, but
I still
shoes.
don't know what they did.
Well, they just, I guess, tightened around your foot.
Why couldn't you just tie your shoe?
You probably could, but this was the jam, man, and I begged for these things. And my mom said, let's go to Meijer. They might have them. Meijer ain't going to have them.
Yeah, Meijer might have something like it.
You got to go to like MC Sports, man. You got to go somewhere that's selling some Jordans and some really nice shoes. So mom's like, look at these. And I put these things on and they're white. I don't do white shoes, but I got them anyway. I actually did get made fun of these ones.
What grade?
Twice. I have gotten made fun of twice for tennis shoes that I have wore.
Wait, what grade?
I'm going to say possibly 8th.
See, now 7th and 8th grade, if we're talking about that,
that kind of
kids
matters,
got made
right?
fun of for brands, but not in high school. For some reason, high school just felt like you didn't. That's when you kind of broke off a little bit more and you found your group of people.
It didn't matter, right?
Didn't matter as
Okay.
much. But we've said this how many times on this show? 7th and 8th graders are the worst. They're the worst human beings.
Is that the 13, 14-year-old age?
13, 14.
Can we just skip that?
They're terrible. They're going through puberty.
Awful.
They don't know. They make adults like us feel bad.
Make memes out of us.
I hate going to the mall.
When there's a gaggle of them, like outside of the store at Casey's, I don't even give them eye contact.
I just throw my wallet at them and run. You know, the best part about COVID-19 is that the malls were shut down. I didn't have to deal with those things anymore.
It's weird that you go to a mall at your age.
Still love the mall, man.
You shouldn't.
Get me an Annie Ann's pretzel, yo.
So I went to Meijer and I got Franklin pumps.
Franklin pump.
Yeah, you Google those suckers, man. they were awful. They were white and like blue, but the blue like was rubbing off on it, and they didn't have the basketball. It was God. And I went to gym class. I want to. You know what? Let's bring some memories out. Hurtful memories from the past of school. What has happened in your school towards you that you still think about today? Like if you, well, maybe not still think about it, but like now that we're talking about it, you're like, oh yeah, this happened in school and it made me feel bad. What was something that was said, made fun, bullied or something? What was it? 866-916-0959 or Ewart Pest Control text line 71090. I wore those in gym class and I completely got ripped apart because they weren't. They weren't
the regular pump.
Two things.
Name brand pump.
They weren't the regular pumps. Were they Reeboks? I can't remember. But also, the kid in school, the dorky kid. I never did. I liked this kid. I cheated off him a lot.
Good kid.
Good kid.
Easy to read handwriting.
But everybody called him Sprung because of something that happened in a locker room.
Oh.
And anyway. I never called him that, by the way, but he had him, and then everybody. And now looking back at that, I should have not cared about that. I should have been a better person. But then I didn't want him because I was getting made fun of. And then the dorky kid had him, the dorky kid, and then I didn't want him because of that. I went home and told my mom that I was like, we got to take these back. And we never did, but I never wore them for gym class. I just wore my boots. Then, I didn't. I wasn't wearing boots at that time. Then there was another time, we're going down memory lane with shoes.
Okay.
Hurtful stories. I wanted, the Adidas I wear that I've had
Yeah,
since
yeah,
2003? Love those soccer shoes. Love them. I've always been a fan of those type of soccer shoes. Is that what you would call them? Probably.
No.
They're not soccer shoes?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the only phrase, that's the only time I've ever heard that phrase in my entire life.
Is me saying that?
Just like high on. I don't know. I've learned a lot of phrases from you that end up being things. Maybe that is a thing.
They're
but not in my small town. They're just shoes.
They had orange on the bottom. You can't find them anymore. You can't because I've looked. When these go, I'm going to be very sad because those are my only shoes. Anyway, and Mom bought me some Meyer brand shoes that weren't the soccer shoes that were cool. And
they
then
didn't even come in a box. They just were on a hanger.
Yes! Bubba, yes! Oh, my hurt, Tanner.
I bought a pair of those shoes, and I was like, man, why am I paying like $60 for a pair of shoes when look at these Walmart shoes? They're on a hanger. They only cost $18. They lasted one weekend.
Bubba made fun of me like crazy. And they made my feet look huge because they only had one size too big for me.
Oh,
and I bought them
I
bought them anyways and then another time I remember
Adidas Sambas.
Yeah, they're that's I think what they are.
Okay, because that's what somebody on the text line said. Those are soccer shoes.
Oh, they are soccer shoes then.
I don't know what soccer shoes are.
Hi, who's this?
Soccer is dumb.
Hello? Yeah, give us a call if anything in high school that's stuck with you. If you think about it and you're like, God, that's still cringeworthy or makes me feel bad because we had an open shower in the locker room.
Yeah, so did we.
I hated it. I hated it more than anything. I wasn't a fan of taking a shower naked with a bunch of other naked boys at that time. That sounds awful me saying that now, but...
No, it's good that you said you didn't like taking showers. If you would have been like, what my favorite part of high school was? The showers.
Oh, and I know they would make fun of me because I wouldn't take a shower after gym class. I didn't want to.
It's very odd because nobody in any of my gym, the weird kid was the kid that showered.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I wish that would have been my life. Hi, who's this? I want to come back to that really quick. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Ryan
from Green Bay.
Ryan from Green Bay. Yep. What happened in your high school days or your school days that make you feel bad?
Oh, I heard you talking about some of the items, and my worst one, I think it was 8th grade. I got the Green Bay starter jacket when the starter jacket was really popping. It had like the big, huge logo.
Yeah.
And I remember one of my bullies in 8th grade stole my jacket, beat me up and took it.
Yeah,
and I hated him every day for that.
Well, you never got it back?
No, he just took it from me, and all that happened was he got a detention, and that was it. But they didn't tell him to give him the jacket back or anything.
Didn't your mom ask where that starter jacket went?
No, she just told me maybe you should have told the teacher before he took the jacket.
I like that. Let me tell you this. Back in the day when school was different, the parents always didn't care about what the kids was saying. It was always the kid's fault. Nowadays it's completely different.
I'm confused on why your mom would just be like, well, I guess your fault.
That's what I mean. Back in the day, they used to just blame, you shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah.
Now you're out of a start. Now this winter, guess what? You don't get a coat and you're cold.
Looks like you're going to be losing some fingers.
Hey, did you, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember because my wife had one of those starter jackets too.
Those were in the mid 2000s. Or no, late 90s.
And it's just got the big logo on the back. Is that what he's saying?
It was like a logo on the front.
Oh, was it the front?
Yeah, they were like
the pocket.
They were like the huge poofy jacket with a giant starter logo on the zipper.
And they were warm. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they were really poofy. They were definitely not made for small children.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're gonna. Oh
I don't
wait,
know.
do you know that guy yet? Do you still talk to him?
You should get a hold of him.
Oh yeah, I hate that guy.
You should call him. You should three-way call him on the air right now and ask for your starter jacket back.
Can you do this? No, we will ask. We will get this starter. We will bully the bully.
Yes.
Get his
Oh
number.
my god, I think he still lives in my hometown.
Hey,
God.
get his number, and then we'll call him. You don't even have to be on the line unless you want to be. Because I want to hear his side of the story. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know that was your jacket, even though it was on you.
Yeah, maybe he was confused.
Maybe he was helping somebody that was cold, that was ready to die. We don't know his story.
Yeah, you don't know. Maybe he was like, this was a whole Robin Hood thing. He was taking from the rich, and giving to the poor.
Yeah, you had a
homeless
starter
people.
coat. Sounds like you had money. You know what? Actually, man. I'm on his side now.
Yeah. And your mom's side for some reason. You shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, that was my fault. I know.
No, really, honest to
It's
God.
because of what you were wearing.
Find his Facebook and send us his information, and we're going to contact him. We're going to get you a starter coat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I missed that starter jacket now.
We're going to get that jacket back for you.
Find his information and send it to our way.
Okay.
All right, see you, man. What were we saying about that? And I said I want to go back to that. It was something about showers.
Oh yeah, nobody I never saw. The only kid that showered in my school was the weird one.
Yeah, I can't remember where I was going to go with that. I think it's weird that they would do that. Do they still have that in schools around here?
They have it at my school unless they changed it, but I don't hang around my high school often. But I know it's not required because you required to take a shower? Like, would they force you?
The stinky kid got dragged, and they made him take a shower.
Yeah, but that's
weird.
He wasn't doing it at home.
Yeah, but still, I just don't know if you can do that
I don't think
now.
you can drag a kid. I think you got to make some phone calls first and be like, dude, this kid needs to work on his hygiene. But yeah, you're not required to take a shower, so if you don't want to shower with a bunch of other boys, you don't.
I feel bad for girls who start going through
puberty,
that start getting their body before anyone else, and then they're the only one kind of going through that at that time in school. That would be awful. To everyone who called me Chia Pet all day, every day, F you. Oh, right here in 5th grade, I got told I had huge melons. Little crap was talking about my feet because I had big shoes. Oh, I get it.
That's weird.
Said somebody that's not required anymore on the text line.
Yeah, showers aren't.
Well, I don't think anybody would. For me, too.
They weren't required?
No, not you don't. That's why I didn't take one. It wasn't required.
That's good. Because that would be weird if your gym teacher was like, I want you all to take a shower.
I just think it's bizarre that they would make a group of kids do. That's what I was going to say. Gym class would give me anxiety. I couldn't. This is how stupid schools are. And this is how ridiculous it was back then on things that they did and how it screws with your head still today. I would have anxiety about going when it was gym class or whatever.
Yeah. Why?
Because I knew that that whatever was sport, I had to figure out what sport are we going to play, and am I going to get sweaty? Because now all of a sudden, all these the cool guys that didn't care, and they were all they were used to doing all of this because they would have practice and then take showers. And now I have to deal with not taking a shower and being the kid that's different, and it gave me complete anxiety. You know, it's like, again, like how they do standard testing is so stupid in school.
Yeah,
because there are so many people that can't do that don't learn that way. You know what I mean? And then this is and they give you a flipping piece of paper at the end that says, here you go. This is going to show whether or not your kid is successful. And then, like how I grew up, if I got bad grades, my parents automatically would give me crap, thinking that I wasn't going to amount to anything. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, maybe you can insert whatever
trade.
job. Yeah. Or no, not that. I mean, maybe start at a grocery store and work your way up. like that. I mean, it's weird that from a piece of paper, they get to tell you, and then you believe that That's the crappy part. As a kid, your brain's soft. So when you're 17, 18 years old and, you're sitting there with your counselor and you tell them what you kind of want to do and they go, no, look at your grades. That's not going to work. Maybe we'll find something more like this. Mm-hmm. And then they give you these options. So you go over here, the one jobs that you really wanted, you feel like you can't do because the school and how they have taught you have given you those grades that may be bad because maybe you're just a bad test taker. Mm-hmm. And so you go out through life believing that you can't do that crap. I don't know, man. My daughter told me yesterday, she's like, Dad, could I go to a trade school like you? And I'm like, yes, go be a diesel mechanic.
Yeah.
They make great money.
They make good money.
I'm a big fan of trade schools, man.
Yeah.
And I'm just
trade
saying,
schools
listen,
are good.
I guess what I'm saying is if you're in school, I don't even know, not right now, but if you're going through school and they have all those tests, do good. You can, but it's okay. It's not going to tell you who you.
Yeah.
I did crappy in school. I was C's and D's. You were too.
Yeah.
And now we have a radio show and we're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, just because it says it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Because I got I'm sorry, I feel a lot of emotion about this because I got a lot of anxiety and stress because of schooling.
Yeah.
And how I hated it.
Yeah. And I don't share the same. I think you and I are, you're at the extreme of,
don't need it.
The way you come off is school is dumb. Shut them all down. People shouldn't learn anything.
I don't mean that.
And I think because I get what you're saying. Because there were things that I wanted to do that my counselor was just like, you don't have the grades to go to this college, and I get that.
Mm-hmm. You do.
And then it's like, well, who am I blaming? They told me that if I wanted to go to certain colleges, I was going to need to get good grades. I should have buckled down and studied more.
I guess
because I also didn't study at all.
I guess maybe I was saying that wrong. Maybe what I'm saying, here's your paper, here's your worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you did bad on this. You're a stupid person.
Oh my God, your school was hardcore.
No. It's not like that, but that's the way it is. And then other classmates who are getting A's think that you're a stupid person. So you start going through life thinking you're stupid. And part of me did think this about me. Why don't I get it? Why don't I understand like these kids do? And maybe it's because I didn't learn that way.
Did you have, when you were in school, did they have like assisted learning ways there?
Well, you went with the class. You didn't want that. Because then you were sitting in the classroom with the people that were sniffing glue and eating crayons to help you. And you didn't want that because that's a whole nother level of, now I'm in this class. Now I got to go through school.
Yeah. We had the certain kids that would just like, they don't take tests well. Like they have, like you said, like they suffer from horrible anxiety. Like their homework is all doing great, but when they get to a test, they buckle up. And then those kids were able to go to a different class just during the test, and then somebody would help read them, not help them with the questions, help them really calm down from that pressure of here's your time limit. Because tests with time limits,
those are the worst.
Yeah, like especially one that you weren't at all prepared for. You know what I mean?
Kind of like when I remember back in school when you go down the row. If you're a teacher right now, please stop doing this because I don't know if you still do it, but maybe you don't think this, but you give kids major anxiety. When they would go down the row from seat to seat to seat and everybody would read 2 paragraphs of whatever story you're reading. And then it would come to me and I would literally count down to where my spot was, and then I would hurry up and read it in my head so I knew all the words because I don't want to say a wrong word, or mispronounce a wrong word or a word, whatever. Obviously, you can tell where I'm in school.
Yeah,
I didn't do well this. No, but and then you're not paying attention to anything. You're not paying attention to the story because your anxiety level is so far through the roof of your paragraph that you got to read. It's just a really piss poor way of doing that. Because one time I said the horse pucked up the whatever.
Yeah, instead of puked.
And the entire class
Just laughed forever.
Oh, they're still laughing. I bet you they get together and they're at some kind of Applebee's.
There goes Puck. Look at you, Puck.
I'm just telling you, please don't go through. You're giving kids anxiety.
Yeah. The whole reading out loud sucked. Like, hard. I mean, I get it. It's like I understand the thought process. You should be able to read. And being able to public speak isn't a bad skill to have. But also, it's pretty easy to figure out the kids that just can't. You know what I mean? The kids that just have a hard time. Because I was the same way. Because I'm not good at reading. I'm just not. I was never forced to read. So instead of paying attention, I would look forward and try to figure out what paragraph I was going to do.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And then you're not paying attention to anything.
You don't know anything.
Yeah. I get it.
But they stopped doing that. That was more in those, not high school. High school felt different than that.
I have a hard time remembering high school for some reason. Maybe because it was so many years ago, but like my senior 11th and 12th grade, I have a hard time remember anything. Nothing really stands
high
out.
All the time,
probably.
Pothead.
Who's this?
Good morning, my friend. 3430.
What's happening, man?
Tanner, where do you learn those skills if you can't gradually learn them in high school, elementary school? Do you wait till college to learn?
Wait, what skills? What are you talking about?
The skills about speaking in public, talking in class, talking in front of people, Tanner. Calling Jake and Tanner show. That'll scare the crap out of people.
That's right. But wait a minute. What is your question? If you don't learn it in high school, where do you learn it?
Yeah, where do you learn those skills there? Tanner was saying, well, you can't do that, or certain kids can't do that. I mean, you can't label people that they can't do something. You want to try to give them every opportunity. Not all of us.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm confused.
Because I said by a certain point you understand the kid that's just not good at it. And not everybody's good at public speaking. Not everybody's good at reading out loud, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to. There are plenty of jobs that you don't need to read aloud or be a public speaker. So
not all of us get handed a job like Tanner does. And it's like, hey, can I have a job?
why are you so mean today?
What
is your problem?
Hey, can I have a job?
That is not true.
Love
yeah.
All right, see you, man. Love you.
Love you guys.
All right, take care. He just called to be mean.
Yeah, he did.
We don't appreciate that, 3430. You were doing well. You know what was a good day yesterday? Because 3430 didn't call.
He didn't call.
I'm just kidding, 3430.
Man, trying to bring us down on Friday, too.
Oh, yeah, it is hard. I'd love a segment where a bully calls and apologizes. Hey, if you ever hear those on the radio, they're fake.
Yeah,
not all of them, probably.
But if you were a bully and you want to call and apologize to somebody, that'd be great. You should get
it off your chest. You don't even have to name. You don't have to name them. This is just for you to make yourself feel a little bit better. Get it off your shoulders. Get it off your chest. Like, I was a jerk to this person. You don't have to insert their name or anything. What did you do? There's a bully in our school. No, I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No.
I am so confused on what you wouldn't want to say.
Not my school, the school that my kid goes to, and it's again, I've only heard this through.
I think you've told me about this.
Okay.
And yeah, that kid's a prick. Isn't it because the parents are probably pricks too? I mean, that's usually where it comes from. It's hard to find a bully where the dad isn't, or the dad or the mom isn't a jerk.
I couldn't have been a bully. My dad would have kicked my A. Oh, my dear God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was never strong enough to be a bully. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to kick ass too. I was like, give me your lunch money. And then the kid would just push me down and he'd be like, get out of my way.
I have things. TikTok learned me this morning, man.
What happened? What'd you learn? Did you learn the new TikTok dance?
No.
What'd you learn? I love TikTok.
I think you're going to like this because I think you like this band. It sounds like one of your bands that are really high-pitched and...
Which band is it?
I don't want to tell you yet.
Oh, damn it.
Because
What a tease. If we're supposed to tease the audience, not just me.
All right, we're going to talk about this next. A couple things from TikTok. A few minutes away. And again, I don't know how schools should teach. Maybe find out. I don't know how this would work. Find out how students learn, and then this group learns with these teachers, and this group learns with these. I don't know. I don't think there is an answer to it. Simple one. Anyway, hi.
I think it's the best you can do is identify the students that aren't learning the way that is.
Why do you got to have tests?
And then help them.
Conan O'Brien said, I can't remember what podcast he was on. Maybe his own. They said, he was so worried to get into Harvard. Mm-hmm. And then when he got into Harvard, he's like, I think I could have got the same education at any community college. He goes, I didn't learn anything.
Yeah. He doesn't like telling people that he went to Harvard because he's like, I don't want to be, that feels like just, everybody just looks at him and be like, oh, Harvard, so you must be extremely smart.
He said the hardest part was getting into Harvard. Yeah. He said doing it was easy. He's like, I feel like literally I could have went to any other college and got the same education. Funny. Anyway.
But you can't say that having Harvard on your resume didn't help him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hi, it's Jake and Tanner show. So what do you want? I got a couple different things from TikTok.
Okay.
That I think you're going to like or enjoy. Actually, I got 3 things. I got 2 things about music and 1 thing about Nerf.
The Nerf kid? Have you been watching that Nerf kid?
I love him. And then Sydney just sent over a link, was like, hey, if you ever need any, let me find this really quick. She's like, if you need any tips on your Nerf battles. He's got way too many subscribers.
Yeah, he has. I'm a subscriber.
You
I follow
are?
him.
You're
Damn
one of the...
right.
Oh, God.
He's got the tips, yo. And to think, he's like Nerf battle when you're loading up your magazines, put different colored darts at the end.
That was brilliant to know when you're out of ammo. You put like 2 white darts or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, put 2 blues and then follow it up with the yellow, and then the yellow, that's how you know you're out.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know there was such thing as Nerf battles.
I don't. Oh, Nerf battles are
I mean, I thought you just run around your house and shoot your parents with them.
Yep, that's a Nerf battle, right?
Oh, well,
is he pro?
I didn't know if
is he sponsored? Does Mountain Dew get behind him?
That's what I mean. But do they actually have like places you go and have Nerf battles?
I don't.
I thought that was called paintball.
Paintball is fun.
Or laser tag.
Yeah, paintball and like that airsoft.
Yeah.
Like that's what I thought.
Do you want to get into that? Fun. I would do that with you. I think it's
money.
Great for people that get out of the military. That gives you an outlet because you were just so used to being probably around combat and hanging onto guns. Like I think that could be a ton of fun.
But I can't afford it. Have you seen those guns that they use?
Expensive?
Oh my God, yeah. With a sword place that's in the Appleton Mall.
Let's get sponsored by the Sword Place. Swords and Guns.
What's it called?
Swords and Guns.
Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge. Let's get sponsored by them. They give us airsoft, but then you and I just got to go. Where do you go to play that?
I don't know.
You got to go find a forest. Do you go to a
buddy's
park?
house? I don't know.
I'm wearing glasses. We did this in school. I know. I've said this story before, but when we were growing up, we used to do BB guns, and we'd shoot BB guns at each other, and we had to wear sunglasses so we wouldn't lose an eye. And then, what was the guy's name? I was going to say one of the Baylor twins, but it wasn't that. Anyway, he had a pellet gun. And he would pump it up like 30 times.
Oh, that's going to break skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not supposed to pump it up that many times.
Anyway.
Okay. Ditch the barrels. They look cool.
Okay. All right. Here
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you playing against, Lo?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to have to spark conversation. Do I have it written on me? Do I look like a guy that needs help with my Nerf gun picks?
Yes.
Because this has happened, I kid you not, 3 times, and it recently happened during Dewey's birthday, a day before. I went to the section of Nerf gun.
Okay.
Looking just around. An adult male It's the third time, different adult male each time. This guy's not just following me around.
Yeah.
And comes up to me and starts talking knowledgeable things about a Nerf gun. Like this kid, the accuracy, the distance.
See, I didn't know.
Adults play it.
Yeah. Because
Me either.
it's. Nerf battles seem like the guy that cries too much. That's who's into that. Because why aren't you just doing paintball?
That's what I don't understand. This kid, he's talking about battles.
Well, like he's like what, 13? I get that. That makes sense.
Oh, but an adult male.
But
that
an
just
adult
them?
man that is playing airsoft, or no, that's playing with Nerf guns like this, that's wrong. Go do airsoft or paintball.
And they've all been adult. I think they've all been a little off.
You got to be a little off to be into Nerf.
And they want to, and they think that I'm really into it because
you look a
I'm
little off too, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
They think I'm into it because I don't have a kid with me. Each time it's happened without the kid, or maybe one time I have with the kid, but he comes out of the blue to help my decision making.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, it's for a 6-year-old. He's not going to care as long as it just shoots a dart.
I can get him the one that's at Fleet Farm. Get him those.
Yeah.
Nerf blasters.
Man. I'm into... I like RC cars. That seems real kiddish. Me and Dax Shepard. It's only me and Dax Shepard, adults that like that.
That's fine though.
Did you know
the RC cars are fine because they're the gas ones, but this is just childish.
These aren't gas.
Like the hardcore batteries.
Yeah, people are getting away from the gas now. But Dax Shepard, his wife just transformed a big section of their backyard into an RC track for him.
That is very cool.
Wouldn't it be fun?
That is very, very cool.
Let's listen to more tips.
A front loader. Yep.
All right, I'm going to go. I'm finding more of his tips.
Oh, yeah. He's got one where he can... don't dry fire. You doing dry fire in your blaster like that.
I did see that one, too.
Yep.
The reviews, man. Do you have anything, though, do you have a young hobby? Like, you feel like it could be this is fun, too. You're at Pest Control text line 71090 or call us. What is your hobby that you have that people are like, how old are you?
It depends on the age, but playing video games.
I think if you talk to someone of older generation, like even older than me, they would look at that like it was little
Yeah,
kiddie.
like that's childish.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that's like
50s.
Yeah. I would say 40s, but I play with my Dave. He's 40.
I want to learn how to skateboard.
Skateboarding seems like fun, and I have something to tell you, by the way. And it's exercise. Like it seems like that's something that you could do for cardio. Oh, did you know that there is a...
Wait. You're going to say masterclass. I have it already scheduled down.
No.
Okay.
No. Steve-O was filming a new season of Jackass before COVID-19 started.
Without...
I don't know.
Knoxville?
I don't know. All I know is that they were halfway through filming when this all started. And he said that this is going to be the most intense season yet.
How do they get more intense? Are they just going to kill each other?
Probably.
Someone's dying?
Yeah, probably.
Here, somebody watching wrestling on the text line, 33605. That seems that you get made.
Don't
bowling?
get that. Yeah, you shouldn't get that hardcore into wrestling. People who are hardcore into professional wrestling are a bit simple.
I tried it for just a second because I wanted to see what all the hype was. And I'm like, this is during the stage of my life when I was very alone.
Yeah.
It was Green Bay time and kids were young and I had no friends and was really, really strapped with money. Tried wrestling. I thought wrestling could be my outlet, could be my friend.
Yeah.
And I could not get into it. The difference from when I was watching it to when I was a kid to now, have you seen the shaky cams they do now? Like they never did that when I was watching when I was a kid, where it's like they'll kick the face and they all of a sudden will will go to camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, different angles really fast.
Yeah.
Or if they slam them on the ground, the camera that's watching them will like shake. So it makes it, I don't know, make you feel like you're in it.
Looks like it really hurt. Maybe,
it doesn't
the
look,
biggest one.
Maybe so it doesn't look as
fake.
And man, do I love the people that really defend wrestling as it's not fake. I get it. It's
that's the thing. If you like it, I've watched wrestling and I can enjoy it in the moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I can enjoy what's happening in the moment because those the flips and stuff really fun to watch. And some of the things, it hurts just because of falling. But if you are a person that is diehard, like they are some of the best athletes in the entire world, and what they do actually does, it is real fighting. Sure, it's predetermined, but they're fighting during it.
Who was
break the rules?
The only reason I would watch wrestling now and get into it is if all my old the nostalgia, if like Jake the Snake,
if they all came back,
Ultimate Warrior, like if they were doing it at Royal Rumble, I think that'd be really fun. Wait, who are the brothers? I think they're brothers or cousins.
The Dudley brothers?
No, they were supposed to be the Dudley brothers. They always did the backflips off the ropes. They were a tag team.
Oh,
I know I'm sexy. I know that guy before he went out on his own.
Chris Jericho and Chris ain't
before
Chris
way before.
Chris.
Oh, they were the the cousin. Where am I close to 40-year-old guys at? They were the brothers that would do the backflips. And you know the dude, the blonde hair, he's an older wrestler. I think he's retired now. He went out on his own. He was in WCW, and his theme music was, I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. And he was like a womanizer. Blonde hair. It was him.
Edge?
And his cousin or whatever. What were their names?
I don't know.
No, it wasn't Hardy Boys either. This is before. We're talking late 80s, early 90s probably. Oh my God, that's going to
WWF tag.
Hold on.
WWF. I think
it was this guy's it. Oh, Shawn Michaels. I think it was him and somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Shawn Michaels was still there when I was there, when I was watching it.
Yeah. No. I think it's Shawn Michael and Marty Jannetty, but what were their names? They had a tag team name, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts.
Sexy Boys.
I don't think so.
Well,
I thought it was like the Rocketeers or I can't remember.
American Males.
I loved his character in here. Do you remember the $1 Million Man? Or was that definitely before your time? He had the sleeper hold. He would put people to sleep.
That was before my time, but man, is that not enough money anymore?
$1 Million Man guy. No kidding. But his big thing was a sleeper hold.
Mm-hmm.
Jake the Snake Roberts, boy, you got to watch his documentary. Oh my dear God, the guys are the Rockers. Type in the Rockers, doing some backflips up on you.
See, I was into it when it was. I
was WWF.
Yeah, I remember when it changed,
okay.
And I was out of it by the time it changed. I had The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That was when I was getting out of it. But my
Triple H.
But Ferguson was really into it then.
Yeah,
when Stone Cold was the big thing.
Stone Cold was the first anti-hero. You know what I mean? Like, before Stone Cold, they've done, like, stuff on this. It was like, if you were a villain, you're just the villain.
Right.
And if you're the good guy, you're always the good guy. But Stone Cold was that first jerk that everybody loved. He was that first kind of, almost the Deadpool or the Logan.
He was the one that was giving
WWF.
The middle finger to the corporation.
Yep. Yeah, he was drinking beer. He would Stone Cold Stunner, Vince McMahon.
Let me ask you if you remember any of these guys. Bret Hart.
Okay. Yeah. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Boy, he's got a backstory about WWF.
Yeah.
Kane.
Oh, God, yeah. Kane and The Undertaker were brothers.
One of the coolest characters, I think, Mick Foley. Do you remember him? Well, there was sock. You put the sock on the hand. You know him. If you know wrestling, you know, what was his name?
Maybe.
Mankind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jericho.
Yep. Jericho's in a band now.
Christian. Is he dead? I thought he died.
I thought.
Or did Edge die?
No.
Okay.
Edge still does. Edge can't wrestle anymore. Because remember, Edge had that one move when he would throw somebody in the corner and then he would run from the other side and tackle them?
Yeah.
Well, his spine is all compressed and broken now.
Man.
So he's like, they're like, Edge should come back. And he's like, I can't.
Ric Flair. I love me some Ric Flair. There was another guy. I know we got to get out of here, but this is just going through nostalgia now. Yeah, that dude. There was a guy that would actually take a woman out of the crowd, bring her in the ring, and like make out with her. Can't do that anymore. Hashtag me too. I can't remember who that was. The Rock, you know that. The Undertaker, you know him. Goldberg was hot for like 2 weeks, wasn't he?
Goldberg was more in the NCW.
The hell
Like
is that?
he was bigger in that, or the
WCW?
No,
I don't know.
maybe.
You know Randy Savage?
Yeah.
He's dead and gone. I think Ultimate Warrior's dead and gone, isn't he?
You mean the Slim Jim guy?
No, that's Randy Savage. That's Macho Man. Ultimate Warrior was the guy that was just insane. He would run down as fast as he could from the locker room to
Always. Just running.
He would run out to Always by Bon Jovi. Could you imagine? He comes out to you know what I want to do is
Yep.
I want to. Can you play me some old theme music and I'll guess the wrestler from the? Oh, you can't, can you?
No, I'm not allowed to be in there.
Dang it! I'm really having fun with this.
I know.
Man, do I love this song?
What was
Hey, do you remember Razor Ramon? I love him.
No.
That's your time, man. Oh,
Razor
Malone. I think you
Malone?
know him by somebody else. I guarantee you do. I think he went with somebody different, not Razor Ramon.
Ramon?
Yeah, Ramon. Andre the Giant.
Scott Hall?
Yeah, Scott Hall. Oh, Ravishing Rick Rude. That is the dude that brought the women in the ring. Thank you. 2072. You don't remember Scott Hall?
I do a little bit.
Okay.
He retired. When did he retire? Oh, he's got a lot of marriages.
He does.
Yeah. He debuted in 92. How long did he stick around for?
Can we just
From 92 to 96.
Can we play 2 minutes of commercials and come back and we don't have to talk the next segment the whole time about this, but I think it's kind of fun. And plus what I learned on TikTok.
Oh, he's dead?
Razor Ramon is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he died last year.
What?
Not too long ago. September 20th, 2019.
Oh, this is the worst day ever.
Wait, hold on.
866-916-0959. Your pest control text line 71090. There's a couple things that we learned on TikTok. We were talking about that Nerf blaster dude that's like 14 and has a ridiculous amount of followers, and all he does is talk Nerf guns.
Yeah.
And somehow now we're going down nostalgia lane with all these old school wrestlers. Do you remember Sting?
Oh, yeah. I remember Sting.
Somebody
Gold
said
Dust.
Gold Dust. Razor Ramon is still alive on the text line.
No, I am. So Rick Bogner
Okay.
went by Razor Ramon, and he's dead.
Oh, what? Can you, Rick, what?
Rick Bogner?
Bogner?
Bognar.
Okay, that is exactly who I'm talking. He died. Yeah, he did die.
He's very dead.
Oh, my God. What? Why did he die?
A heart attack.
I wonder if it's all the whole, dude, they had to be taking things to stay this built, right?
Oh, well, yeah. I assume so. But also maybe not. I mean, they just had to stay alive. I mean, their job was to stay in shape. So I guess if your job is going to the gym, you go to the gym.
I guess. Then Mr. Perfect, that was definitely before your time.
I'm going to look this up now.
Ted DiBiase was the $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase. Road Warriors. Bam Bam Bigelow. You remember Diesel, I know that. Big Boss Man. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Well, I went to this roster for I'm trying to look at the entire roster for WWF when I was really watching it.
I got the 50 greatest
Bret the Hitman Hart, the British Bulldog.
theme songs. Do you know any of these? Hold on. I still got Always by Bon Jovi. I have no idea who that is.
Nope, no clue.
What about this? You know this one.
Is this Undertaker?
This is Undertaker, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the British, the Bulldog
With
right
his,
here.
With his mascot, or no, his manager, Paul Bearer.
Let's go to the top 10 and see if we know any of these, okay? Hold on. Let me get past this one. Okay, hang on. I don't know who that one is. Here we go. Number 10. Tell me if you know this one.
Okay.
I have no idea who this is.
No clue.
Oh, cool. They don't tell you who it is.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
It's a fun little game. What about this one?
Tiffany.
Owen Hart.
No
here's,
idea.
Here's number 8. Apparently.
Oh, that's Hulk Hogan, right?
That's Hulk Hogan, yeah.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
He loves his daughter. Loves his daughter.
Too much, man.
I don't know who this one is. Here's number 5. Number 5, Lo. Right here. Number 5. I forgot all about this guy. The Honky Tonk Man. Was this before your time?
I know the name, but
here's
like I said, when I got into wrestling, even as a kid, I knew it was childish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had the games and I would watch it, but I wasn't like, it's Monday Night Raw. I've got to be home, guys.
See, now I never did Monday Night Raw. Mine was always
Friday
Saturdays.
SmackDown.
I used to rent them on VHS. You could go into the video store and they would have like 12 of them, and it was WrestleMania this, and I used to rent them. Royal Rumble this.
I never watched a WrestleMania because that was the one that you had to like
pay $100.
Yeah.
Here's number 4. You don't know this. This is Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I think he's dead and gone now.
Man, I miss the time, though. I love when they all had jobs.
I don't know who number 2 is. I wish they would have put the names. That would have been cool.
Put the names.
Oh, this is Ultimate Warrior right here.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is number 2 of the greatest theme intros.
Why did he? I'm not getting past the barber. Why did he have to be a barber?
He had shears.
Yeah, but what was?
He would bring out actual shears and try to chop your hair
like
off.
A gardener. Oh.
And then the number 1, I think, are the Rockers here with their theme, who we were just talking about. Yeah.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero. He's dead.
Don't know who that one is.
He was in kind of the late 90s, early 2000s. Spanish guy.
I bet you people would lose their mind when let me get rid of this ad, when this one would come on. I wasn't watching at this time, but I could only imagine.
Man, oh yeah.
I bet you people lost it.
Yeah.
It's funny to see, was The Rock anyone else before he became The Rock? Because I know, like, Triple H was, like, the Frenchman or something.
Yeah. I don't think The Rock was... I think The Rock was just The Rock. I think. I don't know for sure. But I know, like, The Undertaker, him and another guy, like, joined at the same time. And the other guy's character that they gave him flopped immediately. But he'll be like, I was just lucky that I got the character I got. Because if I would have got the other guy, he was the same build as me and everything, if I would have got his character, I wouldn't have a job right now. Like
did they make up the characters?
No, like, you were assigned your character.
Were you? Okay.
Yeah. That's at least what, like I said, The Undertaker, he was assigned his character. They were like, you're going to be this. I think the other one was like the Great Gumbo or something stupid. I can't remember.
Oh, my back!
Oh, what'd you do?
I don't know.
You need to go put...
Why is it always my fault?
I don't know.
It's killing right now. I don't know.
Go make a boom boom?
No.
Oh.
Triple H has the best intro. Don't remember.
I don't remember his either.
So let's move forward here.
Yeah.
TikTok. More TikTok stuff.
Oh, yeah. The band that you think I'd like.
Do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that one.
And then we should get to those songs that we put together 6 months ago.
I know. I have that somewhere.
I saw it yesterday in the For Today thing that I sent over and everything, and I was like, man, we're going to get to that one of these days.
Well, our clock hour is completely different now. I'm looking at right now 3 segments per hour, but that's completely different. So it's just a little confusing. But yeah, maybe we'll get to it.
Yeah, who knows?
So I didn't realize, this is what I learned on TikTok, that this band right here.
Oh, you're just realizing this?
Yes. Which, by the way, I really like this song.
Oh.
This is Simple Plan.
Yeah, I love Simple Plan. Them alone, and they're spending every day on your own.
That's a fun song.
Dude, Simple Plan's got some hits, man.
They
you want to go through the... Yeah!
I know.
I'm sorry. What about, I lost it all.
Oh, that's them?
Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry. I can't be.
Let me just... Can we get the password for our YouTube? Red or whatever it is.
A red tube?
Red tube.
Yeah. You held.
I hate you, Dan.
That's pretty much what he's saying here, yeah.
All right, what about this one?
No one understands you. Is this Welcome to My Life?
It is, yeah. Good job. Good job, Tanner. You do love this band.
Listen, it's one of those bands that I never set out to listen to.
Right.
But every time I hear their music, I'm like, hell yeah.
I don't know another...
What about I'd Do Anything?
Okay, I got it right here. This must have been one of their big albums, because these are all from the same album.
Yeah.
Are
they Addicted? Dude, Addicted.
Oh, I think I do know that.
I'm addicted to you. Oh, yes! Play Addicted!
Is that the same album?
Probably!
Are they still a thing? Are they going around?
I think there's still a plan or a band.
Oh, here it is. The same. Man, what a big album for these guys.
Yeah. Those are...
Oh, wait a minute. I interviewed these guys. I did at IXX. It was the very first. I was there for it was my first day. It was my first day. I had to interview
really?
Simple Plan. I remember asking them, "Do you guys still share hotel rooms?" And they go, "No, we're pretty much in our career now where we don't have to do that. We did in the beginning, but not so much anymore." Yeah, no, these guys are really cool.
Yeah.
Or was it them?
Who knows?
I'm going to find out right now if it was them or not. Because I got pictures with them. I'm addicted to you.
God! What an edgy song. Still.
Who are these people? Oh, right here. These guys. And I did! I know these guys! I got...
I'm addicted to you.
Still doing it, man.
Yeah, why? I mean, that's great.
2012, November 28th, 2012 is when I enter. Or no. That's when I posted this. I forgot that I interviewed these guys. These guys are great people, and they're really, really good. Like, you could tell they've been in the business for a minute, because when people went there to go see them, they made it all about the people there.
Yeah.
They did not care about the radio people. They didn't care about getting on air. They stayed and took a picture with every single person, gave autographs. They really knew how to, they knew how to work it. Not work it, but they're just used to it.
They knew how to be famous.
Yes.
How to be appreciative of being famous.
Yes, that's a good way to put that. These guys are really, really cool people.
You know what my favorite question to ask famous people is now?
What's that?
Especially country people. Do you finance your cars?
Do you still finance them?
Do you still finance your car? Because that one dude who's that we asked, the guy who tried to strangle his wife.
Yeah.
I asked him if you'd finance his cars, and he's like, "No, I'm done with that." But he's still singing about that beat up truck he got.
Yeah, Sid sent something over yesterday to me that Morgan Wallen was on The Voice, not singing country. And I could kind of see his style of not really, like his music and I like his voice, but I could see his style. I think he was just trying to get into anything that would accept him, and he's like, okay, cool, I'll do country.
So
here's Rita Ora. I remember her. She was all over me.
I have, you show me those pictures. Time out. What? Oh God, say what you just said again.
Talking about Morgan Wallen and
Chris Gaines.
Garth Brooks.
Did not know. Now I knew that Garth Brooks had a Chris Gaines thing. I didn't know it was like his goth persona.
Yeah, it was completely different than country.
Oh my God, did I not know that? I thought he was just a different country guy. But then I just saw a picture of what Chris Gaines was, and I was like, oh my, he looks so weird.
I don't know. Garth is really stupid when it comes to, which I found it so interesting on that podcast that you had me listen to.
Which one?
That I didn't realize that Garth Brooks was Florida Georgia Line and Sam Hunt from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that because I was a kid and I just enjoyed his music, but I didn't realize that he was pop country.
Yeah,
everybody in the country industry hated him.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about the best guy in the music industry to be fake and to let you know, or very good at, so good at PR. Is Garth flippin' Brooks. He knows how to work it.
Do you know what is the funnest storyline is that on that Tom Segura podcast that I listened to?
This is the one that he's talking about.
Yeah, that he was
saying that he was a Florida Georgia Line.
They make fun of Garth Brooks so hard and pick on him because of how unsincere he is. And how unsincere he sounds. Or insincere.
And here, listen, I love I love that Garth goes to his concerts and gives people college educations.
Yep.
Give them, I mean, he's doing
knows how to do
great things.
And he was a great dad to his girls when
Great dad.
Like, they, in that documentary he did, this is what he would do. Those girls would see their mom and dad every morning and every night, even though they weren't together, him and his first wife. If they slept at her house, he would pick them up in the morning, bring them to school. They would have dinner at his house, and their mom would come and have dinner with them.
Great parents.
That is the best way to co-parent.
Yep.
Those kids saw their parents every day, regardless if they were together or not.
But he knows how to fake being in country.
He knows how to fake almost everything.
And Garth is really good at being famous. He's really good at entertaining. He can go on stage, and he is the best.
Yeah. In his documentary, like, everybody says that he was basically a god. That's what they describe him, man. Like,
you mean in the 90s or still today?
No, I mean, like, his high school coach is like, he was the best athlete I've ever seen. He could throw anything the farthest, a football, a baseball, a javelin. He was just the fastest kid. And it's so weird that nobody ever has anything bad to say about Garth Brooks, and their theory that I'm starting to believe, it's because he's a murderer. They said in that documentary, he cries about everything. Like, he gets so emotional about everything he talks about, which now makes when you cry not sincere anymore. It doesn't feel real.
I want to find.
So the more and more I watch about him, I just believe that he's more and more fake, which he is. But
let me see if I have this.
Did Chris Gaines have any music?
Yeah, he had an album.
He had a whole. Why can't I ever find any music of his? Also, don't look very hard. I don't look that hard.
Oh, I got it. Oh my God, this is here. I want to play this really quick, and I know we have already, but the insanity. I'll just play the very beginning on this.
Mm.
Hold on, stand by. Okay, the insanity of what Garth Brooks is. This is at a live concert. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
and all he's got to do is play these three notes, and they hate it. They were talking about this. This is a song from the '90s, "Friends in Low Places," and they're saying this song in particular is your Florida Georgia Line music that you didn't realize was Florida Georgia Line music.
Yeah, that you don't realize is just kind of like a pandery for radio. Baby, you a song, you make me want to roll my windows down and cruise. Like, that's what this is, but the 90s.
Listen to these few, the note. I still love the song so much, though. It's so fun. Somebody say on the text line, go on the Instagram and look at the comments on Garth's post. Everything is from your mom's fans.
Your mom's house fans will just be like, release the bodies, Garth. The families need closure.
Poor Garth. All he's doing is like wonderful things for the world. He really is.
Yeah, I mean, he makes people's days whenever he interacts with them, and he's really nice, but then these people are just like, he's weird. Let's attack him.
This is the part where it's like, what? You already know. This is when the mysterious third verse or something. Let's just hear this part really quick.
I'm mad at Garth Brooks right now because all I can find on Chris Gaines.
Oh, yeah. Garth doesn't release anything.
He doesn't release any of it. I'm not buying this damn stupid Chris Gaines album just so I can hear one song.
And he does free concerts. He's made some money.
Yeah, he has.
I want to be Garth Brooks for just a second, just to see what that feels like to be on stage like that. All right, hang on. He He makes the fans sing it. Let's just hear this, and then we'll be done.
And it's amazing that he did this. A verse that you can only hear at concerts, which means that if he's in town, you have to go.
Right. Oh, that's true.
That's why he wouldn't release it. Saying ass? That's not the Garth. That's not what you want.
Jeez.
But yeah, he's brilliant at marketing. He's brilliant at presenting himself.
I mean, I've listened to, he's got something like Studio G or something like that. And I can hear it now, maybe because I'm so jaded with this career we're in.
Yeah.
And how fake everything is in it. Everything. Yeah. Go listen to Steve and Laura right now. They're probably
whatever they're doing, they either rehearsed their conversation or it's fake.
Or they hire actors to do their bits. Mm-hmm. Go listen to Misconnections from Murph. Love you, Murph. But I mean, it's just all garbage, man. But again, Murph has vacuums in his walls. He's making money. Yeah, so maybe we should start doing. I'm telling you, we should sell out.
Yeah, the biggest. Oh, I'd love to sell out. The biggest hint or the biggest proof that Garth Brooks, that's not who genuinely he is Chris Gaines.
Well, Charlie,
because I guarantee that's who he wanted to be. Chris Gaines, because otherwise, why do it?
Like Avril Lavigne?
Yeah, like Avril Lavigne she wanted to be a country artist, but her PR people said, no, country's not, you won't make any money. Be pop. I'll make you a pop artist, and you'll be the most famous girl in the world, but if you go to country, you'll be a nobody. So she picked pop. She wanted to be famous.
And this is the guy we're talking about. Or I was just getting ready to talk about, and I think how this whole conversation started is this Morgan. This is Morgan Wallen. This guy. Here's the thing. I mean, I see videos from him in the past, and he's not doing any of this. He seems more poppy.
Oh, really?
And I really think that he got. I like his music, but I think
the swing right now.
I think it got. Somebody told him, "We're going to sell you his country."
Yeah.
So start liking it.
Yeah, be country.
Fake it until you make it.
Yeah.
So we got told, and now we don't do that.
Yeah. So that's why
we're not making it.
Yeah, we've partially made it.
Charlie from Y100 said that that Garth, when VIPs, when you do a meet and greet with them, he will take his boots off, and then he lets the people come in to meet him and talk to him, and then he puts his boots on in front of him, and he does that to let these people know, I'm just a regular guy like you. I put my boots on just like you do. I just want to, to make them feel more relaxed, to make them feel like they're more connected.
Yeah, I mean,
that's smart.
There's no denying that he is an amazing performer and amazing at PR. I mean, you can't say he's not, because once again, he has. That's not the only time that the Friends in Low Places and the only song that he has a verse that nobody ever hears unless you're live at a show.
God, I wish
is in Thunder Rolls.
That's another verse where she kills him,
and he does that on purpose. He only does. So then it's like, man, there's another verse to that song. Be like, but he only plays it at his live shows. Well, now you have to go see him.
Crap. Hang on.
But yeah, I
know how this all started. This band, we were talking about Simple Plan.
That's how it started.
Let me finish this really quick. This band right here.
Simple Plan. Yeah.
Which was crazy that I remembered that I did an interview with them. They're really nice people.
Yeah, I don't remember doing an interview with Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, we did that too. And they're the same people that sing this, and I didn't know this.
Scooby-Doo, we coming out to you.
I mean, I get it. It sounds just like them now.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I saw this come over TikTok the other day.
that's where I just got it.
And
yeah.
I was like, huh, I didn't know that people...
Didn't
Like, I
know
guess
that?
I listened to this band enough to where the first time I heard the song, I was like, oh, it's Simple Plan. Because, once again, you listen to enough Simple Plan songs, this turned into one.
These are the guys that sing Addicted, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. B. You know what makes me... I can't imagine being on TikTok like how you must feel, because I know how I feel when somebody will be like, this TikTok is only for people that are older. So if you were born after the year 1998, just keep scrolling. 98?
Well, they'll do that, or they'll say, yeah, it makes me feel bad.
Only for 23 and up.
Yeah, they'll be like, so, hey, this is only for older people. So if you're above 32 or whatever, and they're making like young 30s sound old, and it's like, wow, I'm really past that. I'm almost 40.
Yeah, I've heard people be like, once you hit 25, it's kind of done for you.
Well, didn't Sydney say that? Didn't we
Said-
get into a
she
huge
said
argument
at
about
30,
that?
you should die.
Yeah, she's
She
like,
said at 30, you'll never have fun again.
What an idiot. Here, let me. This is Simple Plan live at a concert. Tell me what song they're. Maybe they say it. If they're swearing, I apologize. I did my best.
Yeah, I didn't prepare for this.
He's got gray. He's got a little belly on him. He's got gray hair. He's a dad. I love it. I love it that they're still doing it, man. I really do like this. I want to go to that concert. How fun.
Do.
All right.
Yeah, because, dude, that would blow.
Sorry.
I mean, if you were at a concert and you grew up watching that version, because I never watched that version of Scooby-Doo in 2003.
No.
Yeah, I ain't watching that.
I'm watching it with my kids.
Yeah, now my kid likes it with that. But if you were say you were 6, and then you go to a concert who sang that, it would be all nostalgia. It'd blow your mind.
Here's Bowling for Soup. Here, listen. Again, I hope they don't swear.
I love Bowling for Soup.
Did they do this? Did they do a theme song? Hold on.
Maybe.
Hold on.
Yeah,
They did. This is
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
I never watched that show either, but I know that they were asked to do that. Like building a rocket.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
All right. Commercials. Got to play them. Then we'll come back, and I got something I think you're going to really like. More than that.
Ooh. Even more than Simple Plan and Bowling for Soup?
Our TikToks are pretty much both the same, so you probably have seen this TikTok.
I'm okay with that.
All right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. We do it next. So Sandra Bullock making me mad.
What? Not Sandy B.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Sorry, I'm so behind here.
What is wrong with her today?
Well, I had her inspirational video about when she Googled herself. I was listening to that this morning and she started feeling really bad because people were attacking her saying she's over 40 and she's old and I really like what she said, but then she started talking about all the good things that she's done, you know? And she's done some really cool things.
Yeah. Speed 2.
Speed 2. Oh boy. Probably wishes she could have taken that one back. What can we do that's not a bus? Cruise ship!
Cruise ship!
Don't they only go like 4 miles an hour? Don't let this cruise ship go over 4.
Yeah.
Or below 4. Here, this is what she was in an interview, and this is what she was saying. And it didn't. She's fine for saying it. And just hit me the wrong way.
Oh, no.
Talking about his son. Or talking about George Clooney. Oh, wait, hold on. This is what got me mad. So, go ahead.
This is what hit me wrong. Maybe it was the same. When she said, that's why I only work once every 2 years.
Well, that one didn't hit me as hard. I mean, yeah, I get that.
I wish I could work once every 2 years.
And it's probably pretty much the same thing. But when she said, I only do things that make my life full. I get that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But not everybody can do that.
Yeah,
and that's what drives me nuts. You know what I mean? Because you get stuck in these. I couldn't imagine being stuck at a job that you absolutely dread going in every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because not everybody is as fortunate as Sandy B.
Yeah, where just do it.
Where you just pick things, quit. It's easy to go quit your job. Just saying it. I mean, it's easy to say, quit your job and move and go do. But if you got
insurance, you got a family,
school,
house, cars.
It just drove me nuts.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, bless her heart. I'm not mad at that she made she made decisions that got her to where she is. She tried acting. Mm-hmm. And she did. I really do enjoy that she said it was a lot of luck. I was in the right place at the right time. Yeah,
like there is hard work involved. Like you can't just be there and wait for and hope a lottery hits. You gotta play the game to make sure it happens. But
still.
Yeah. Still jerks. I hate them.
You want to see this TikTok?
Yeah. You said I was gonna love this even more than Simple Plan.
Wait, did Bare Naked Ladies do the Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
They sang that? That was them?
Yep. Well, this isn't the theme.
This is the full song.
Oh.
So what it says, Bare Naked Ladies perform the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, if it's not the beginning of the whole universe was in.
Let's see if it is. Let me go back to the beginning. Oh my God! Sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. Universe was in.
Okay. So I should have started in the beginning, like normal people would have done,
like a person would.
Okay. One of these on the underneath a comment is, I wasn't expecting middle-aged men to sing this. All right.
I love Bare Naked Ladies.
I do too. If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a monkey. Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
Is that part of it?
Yeah.
It is. I want to play that song here in a minute. This is what I think you'll really like, and I know you probably already have heard it.
Okay.
but I can't stop listening to it for some reason.
Okay, because my TikToks have started to change.
Okay.
Because I started liking some weird stuff.
Okay.
Like, I'm watching a series now called Sims Hunger Games, where this lady creates all the characters from TV shows and then throws them into The Sims and turns on kill each other, and whoever survives wins. And guess who won out of Full House?
Out of Aunt Becky.
Michelle.
Ooh, I want to do that. Can we watch that?
Yeah, I'll bring it in there.
All right.
It's so much fun to watch.
This is If Eminem Was a Girl. Have you heard her?
I did. I didn't like it.
I loved it.
I heard a second of it.
Here she is again.
The reason I didn't like it because I didn't think it sounded like him.
Well, I think
the cadence was there.
Well, no. I think she's growling like he does.
the cadence and like the style, but like the way it was presented to me was listen to this Eminem impression. It's spot on, like it's amazing. And I was like, I think that that pedophile Chris D'Elia did a better one than she did.
I don't think she's trying to impersonate him. I think she's just trying to. This is just her singing.
Like I said, the way it was first presented to me was this is the best impression of Eminem ever.
Check it out. So I started stalking her TikTok, and she can really sing.
Really?
She's really, really good at it. She has a song on there that people are duetting now. She wrote it. It's called Gimme Gimme or something. I don't know. But anyway, I really liked that. And I thought that was really cool. And then I found another thing, because she tries to imitate singers. Mm-hmm. She tries to get their cadence, and I think she tries to be like Ariana Grande. And then she sounds very, 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 very good. And then I found, off of that, I found a girl that teaches you in like 3 steps how to be these singers. A completely different girl. We're on to a different topic now.
Okay.
This is just how I got into here, okay? Listen to her. Tell me if she... Okay. This is so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh. All right, she taught you. Can you do it?
What is it about?
Whisper you.
What is it about him?
That's Adam Sandler. I like it.
What?
How about this one? She's going to teach you how to be Ariana Grande.
Okay, I got this.
Okay.
Okay.
Be a bee.
Okay. Got it.
Perfect.
Okay, got it.
How about, let me hear yours and we'll see if you're following her steps.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank
That's
you.
spot on. How about this one?
Okay.
Okay. Right here.
Okay.
Okay. Those girls good. Wow. You want to try?
Every night.
More up in your mask.
In my dreams.
That's good. Less lip.
I feel you.
More
feel
tongue.
you.
Scoops.
Okay.
Scoop.
There were days when the sun was so smooth. I don't know what you're saying.
You got shish. There's no. She didn't say to be Sean Connery.
There were days when
More British.
she's not British.
She's not.
No, she's
Celine Dion
Celine
is
Dion.
so British.
She is not British.
She's the most British I've ever seen.
She is 100% not British. I don't know what she is, but she's not British.
Oh, she's a Brit.
She ain't British. She's got an accent.
Hey,
But what's it from?
Hey, Google. Is Celine Dion British?
According to Wikipedia, Celine Marie Claudette Dion CCOQ, also UK,
What?
French, Céline Marie Claude DJ, Quebec French, DZJ, born the
French
30th of March
Canadian.
1968, is a Canadian singer.
Damn. Very close. All right. Okay. Oh my God. Girl's good. I'm hot.
Heart. It's because English is her second language.
You can do that one.
No.
Let's see if you can do this one. This one will be fun for you.
Okay.
This is your dad's jam.
My dad still talks about on Axis TV. Okay, it's a channel on DirecTV. She had a concert, and he sat through the whole thing, and she didn't play Ironic, and he...
What?
That's his same reaction he has.
Oh my
He's still
God.
talking to me. He's like, why even have a concert? You know that's what everybody wants to hear. Why even do it, Alanis Morissette? I still love her, but she should have done Ironic. See?
Okay, so...
I barely understand.
Right here. Talk through your nose. Okay?
Okay.
Wider.
Isn't it ironic?
It's not. It's up here.
Isn't it ironic?
You're not pushing your voice
I
in the...
don't know what they're
You're not.
saying!
Like, push the voice.
Isn't it ironic?
Still, that's back there.
It is. Isn't it ironic?
Better.
Okay. It's like rain on your wedding day.
I like it. Oh. I don't know what's scooping. Mine Joe. God, that's all I want to do is play this song.
And I'm here.
It's so good. Yo.
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 All right, let's hear her.
It's a yodel.
Yo.
Yo. I don't know.
More of the use.
Yo. Yo. I don't know.
Every
Is that
time
right?
Tanner-
Is that
every time
it?
Tanner was going to you, I was thrusting.
So hard to pay attention to.
Fun stuff. How about this one? We got one more.
Okay, good.
One more. I don't know who this one is, but let's find out. Oh. I'm trying to make myself look paler.
See, these are the type of people I like that make just subtle little jokes inside of their inspirational videos. Let's do this. Stop. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh.
You just sound like you're trying to be better than people, Tanner.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh.
More gargly. Less creepy. You can flip and blink when you're doing it.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh.
I think a little bit more gargly, like saliva.
I've never seen a diamond in
Okay,
the flesh.
maybe not. Maybe not. Get rid of the saliva and just be growly.
Thanks. It's like, hey, can you get rid of all salt, but I still want it to be salty? What the hell does that mean? I've never seen diamond in the flesh.
There, that's what I'm looking
Perfect.
for.
Thank you.
Ah. Lord freaks me out.
Fun.
Did you catch all that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, go.
Um.
Don't forget gargly.
Oh,
See, you're getting...
love a Royals.
The problem with you...
What the hell?
Hold on, is you're getting this backwards.
What do you mean? How?
Here.
Yeah, that's
You're
where this is.
pushing it on the roof of your mouth.
What? Like you? I mean, you're right, but how do you know? I've never seen a diamond in the flesh.
More smokery. It's more like it sounds like it's coming from one of those. If you lost your voice from smoking, it's.
And I'm not trying to be a dress in this worn out town. No postcode envy.
How do you know the words, man? That drives me nuts. I wish I knew words of songs.
It's an easy song to remember, and that's my jam.
I feel like
that's one of those songs that came out right when I started in radio.
Ah, yeah, I get it. All right, I want to... Hold on. Is this the one we were just listening to?
Royal?
No, not Lord. Hold on, after this 10-second ad. What is the Alanis Morissette song that...
Ironic.
Isn't
it ironic?
No, what is that? Like rain.
No. Yeah, ironic.
Is it?
It's like rain on your wedding
because it's
day.
ironic.
I don't know how that's ironic, by the way.
It's just bad.
It's a free ride when you've already paid.
I really like her. Me and your dad, I would love to go on a road trip with your dad in the truck, and all we do is listen to Alanis Morissette.
Listen to Alanis Morissette radio on Sirius XM.
Oh, my God. All I want to do is hang out with Bob right now. Now, do what she... hold on, you son of a bee.
Yeah, you gotta... Why did you went to Lord and then back to Alanis Morissette? Why didn't you do Alanis and then into Alanis? I can't go from Lord to Alanis Morissette. Why would you think I could do that?
Just stop yelling at
Holy
me.
hell! Set me up for failure on that.
I gotta go... Okay, here she is again. This is Alanis Morissette. Hang on, here she is. Now listen. Okay? There.
It's like rain on your wedding.
If you're not going to do it, then just don't do it. If you don't want
It's like rain. It's like rain on your wedding day. Stop. No, she said it's at the front of your throat, man. Ha ha! That's karma, bitch. Yeah, he throws things at this window and he hurt his shoulder because he forgot that he's hurt. Suck on that workplace injury. I can't work under these conditions. He's like, are you okay? I'm just gonna practice my scales. It's like rain. It's like rain. Rain. Am I even getting close?
Hang on. Oh,
is it out of socket again?
Oh my God, I thought I did it.
I'm very happy that happened to you. Like, I'm not happy that you're hurt,
Oh, I forgot that I dislocated this.
but I saw you throw those papers.
Okay.
And then you're in just horrible pain.
All right, back to it.
Okay.
Ah. Okay.
And I'm here.
Wow.
And I'm here
Hell yeah.
to remind you
Oh!
of the mess you made when you went away.
Okay, you got it. Now you're gonna duet with her.
Okay.
Hang on, hold on. Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about.
Stay. Let lie.
Okay.
Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day.
You lost it.
That took too long.
You lost it.
It's a
Okay.
It's a
Listen to this woman.
ride.
Listen to the
Okay.
woman again. One
Damn
more
it.
time.
Damn
And then-
it.
Okay, I won't go all the way up to like.
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
I won't take so long this
Thank
time.
you.
Because my God, you were on fire here. You lost that.
It's like rain on your wedding day. And I'm here
What song is that?
to remind you
Hey, what song is that?
of the mess you ought to know. It's
Okay.
you ought to know.
Okay, keep going. Don't
Yeah.
ever talk to me in a regular voice. Only talk to me in her.
And I'm here
Okay. Keep
to
going.
remind
Oh
you
my God.
that the mess you made when you went away.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm here. Okay. Hold on. This song gets dirty. Oh, you got the clean one?
I do? Okay.
Name. Till I die, till you die, and I'm still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. And I'm there.
Oh, we did it. I don't know what we were doing, but we
How
did it.
How did this start?
866-916-0959. You were pest control text line 71090. In just a few minutes, we're going to be trying to give away $100. Take from Jake and Tanner. I found Alanis Morissette on Howard Stern singing You Ought to Know, but it's just acoustic. You want to hear it? Just a couple guitars in her voice.
Yes. Get the dump button ready.
Is it bad?
It does swear. I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you hear part of this song like disappear for a second,
yeah,
it's because we had to dump because of swearing. Also,
yeah, she dropped some N-bombs.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Dude. This is from her Dark album.
Apparently, this song was an overnight success. Like, she went from like not people really knowing who she was to the next day everybody singing this song.
Yeah, like Michael J. Fox with Back to the Future.
He came back from whatever country he was from, and they said people are camping out in your yard because they're in love with you.
Yeah, I love Michael J. Fox.
Here we go.
Love him so much. To now.
That is dirty. Oh, FYI.
I know she does say an F word.
Is she talking about Dave Coulier?
Why would you say that?
Just because
they gay? Why?
No, because she dated. One of her songs is about Dave Coulier.
Alanis Morissette. Sorry, hold on. Time out. Alanis Morissette dated. Cut it out. What did she do?
Am I wrong?
I know that she was dating Ryan Reynolds for a minute.
Whatever song is You Ought to Know. What song is that?
That's what we're listening to.
That is this song?
Yes, you started this segment by saying this is You Ought to Know on Howard Stern.
I really got to get better at
this
this
is
career.
about Dave.
Fans still want to know if Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know, is about her ex. Cut it out. Star of the hit show Full House, Dave Coulier. Okay?
Is it?
Yes. Now
she admitted it?
Now hold on. Let's just go back to think about Dave. Let's think about Dave Coulier in a theater now with her.
Oh, Alanis, cut it out.
I don't want to picture this. Dave Coulier, I don't want to ever think about romantic tickle time with.
Yeah.
It just doesn't
I
have
assume that he brings his puppets.
I was just going to say that.
Really? Mother.
Here's the thing. I look at her and I went, you're cool. You got a really great voice. Your songs are awesome. And you're pretty. And you were in love with Dave Coulier enough to where you wrote this song about him? Like, that's how heartbroken you were because of Dave Coulier?
I'm not going to lie. I think Dave Coulier is better looking than Alanis Morissette. I'll just say that right now.
Well, let me see. What year?
I don't know. What year did this song come out?
Dave Coulier. Oh, good call. Hey, Google. What year did You Ought to Know by who? Alanis Morissette. Come out. Is that how you talk?
The release date of You Ought to Know was June 13th, 1995.
Okay, 1995.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you had to pick between Stamos and Coulier, and you picked
no, you're
Coulier?
not getting Stamos, so you'd settle for Coulier.
That's what it is. Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's got that little curly hair in the
Yeah.
back. Okay, I
Now-
might be down with this. And he's on the hit show.
Yeah, Full House.
She was probably trying to get to John, and like you said, settle.
And then, let's see. What did Alanis Morissette look like in 1995? No, they're pretty evenly matched, I would say.
Do you, when Dave Coulier says "cut it out," do you picture the hand movement? Somebody in the text line said, "I picture those hand movements."
I do the hand movement. Yeah. Cut it out.
Let's talk more about who did he cheat on her with.
I don't know.
Deep 1995 news. Where's that Carson Daly when you need him?
He's in the closet at the Today Show. They don't let him out. They only let him out for some stories.
Dave Coulier. You can never say his name again if you can't spell his last name. Go.
Coulier.
Son of a gun. That's correct. You have it up, don't you?
No, not anymore, but I remember looking at it and saying, shut up, that's how that's spelled?
There was a comedian that said, listen, if somebody had me try to spell the word restaurant and there was a gun to my mama's head, I would look at my mama and say, I love you. I love you.
There was,
but I can't do it, mama.
I was watching that 70s show and they were making fun of Kelso, and it's like, Kelso can't even spell psychopath. And I was like, shut up. I don't think I could either. Does that start with a P? Like, that's not a fair word for them to be like, he can't even spell psychopath. Like, that's a hard word to spell.
Popular, okay, I'm going to give you
popular
celebrities from 1995, okay?
I will tell you this. This makes his, Dave Coulier's episode about his puppet and asking, his beaver, if everything tastes like wood. Man, it makes it seem a little different now, right? Now that you know that he's a sexual being. You don't want to think that.
Wait a minute. How do I find this out?
What do you want? Oh, famous 1995 women?
Famous
1995
women.
Ladies.
I'm trying to figure out so we can go ahead and speculate on who he cheated with her on.
Wasn't that kid from Blossom, was it? What's her name?
Here we go.
Was it?
ER. So the ER was famous. So did he hook up with George Clooney?
What about Friends?
Friends was big. There's Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, and Aniston.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
No, she ain't hooking up with.
Home Improvement. Jill from The Mom.
Golden Girls. B. Arthur.
Could have been B. Was she still alive then?
In 95?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask Google. When did B. Arthur die?
Hey, Google. When did B. Arthur die?
Thanks, Google. You're turning it into a real Siri.
Let's continue with this really quick on Alanis Morissette. You ought to know. Turning into a real Siri. And picture Dave Coulier breaking her heart. Who?
Till you die.
Who?
I don't know.
Was it? I love her.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
Love. Oh, this is.
Ah!
Dang
it! I almost had it. All right, let's go back really quick. By the way, she swore, so I had to dump it. I'm just going to try muting it now. I don't know why. I could have just went past it, but now it's a big game to me. Good.
Wide.
Dave Coulier! That's how it should have been done.
Die. You die.
Dave Coulier! Man, I really want to know who it was.
Okay.
Oh, you got some speculations?
So I'm looking at Dave Coulier's dating history.
Okay,
I gotta be the only one that's on this site right now.
You did a deep dive in this.
So he was married to a Jane Modine.
Hold on, some dude is going, holy F! Someone,
We got a hit!
I told you this would work.
We got a hit!
Okay, so 1995-ish.
Okay.
Well,
so,
probably a little bit before, because this song probably came out,
yeah.
Could have been 94.
Okay, so first he was yes.
Why?
Fool me. Okay. He was married to
Wait, hold on.
Dang
Stop
it,
just
why
for a
does this
second.
website suck so hard?
Do you remember? Because I just framed on Alanis Morissette's face, and it's really bad with her singing, and I want to take a picture and send it to her.
Okay.
Do you remember when Beyonce, that's all people did on the internet?
And she was
She'd
like
taken the
asking,
Super
she was
Bowl.
like begging, please don't use that photo anymore.
Okay, go on.
I'm trying. I keep Zimbio is the worst website of all time.
Well, they haven't probably did any kind of updates in it since 1994.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't think they thought that anybody was ever going to look at Dave Coulier's dating history because it only does the one. So now I have to go back. He dated Alanis Morissette between 93 and 94.
Who's Modine?
Modine.
They were divorced. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's his first wife.
Wait, he's only had 3 people? Come on.
No, that can't be real.
Are you on the same website?
Is it Zim?
No, I didn't go to your
Yeah, that one's garbage.
malware site.
Yeah.
Or is that how you say that? Malware?
Yeah, I think so.
Malware.
Malware.
Same
That's
thing.
what it is.
Personal life. Bull crap that he dated Taylor Swift. And where am I at?
What are you looking at?
I got Jane Modine.
Jaden Smith? Jane Modine is his wife.
No, it's not.
Was his first wife.
All right. Well, then in 2005, he's 60?
Yeah.
Started dating Melissa Brink.
Yeah, and that's... But he was dating before that.
God. I don't think he's only had 3 people in his life.
No.
Yes?
No.
It says right here. I'm looking at it.
You're telling me that he's only had 3 people.
I don't know
That
what to tell you.
Jane, and then he broke up with Alanis Morissette in 94, and then waited 11 years and just got married to what's-her-face?
Bing?
Bring or whatever?
Bring? Okay. More than a decade
Why
ago.
is
Hold on.
it so hard to find Dave Coulier's girlfriends?
One time I was doing a red carpet, the track number 6. Coulier referred to the specific. There are a lot of familiar stuff. I don't know. Let's go. Let's finish this song really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Gave to me.
Oh my God! Just so you know, Dave Coulier moves fast. He got engaged to Bring in June of 2014 and married July of 2014.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
A month?
Not even really, because it said June 2014, married on the 2nd of July 2014.
Oh, come on. Is he still married to her?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess it's working.
What do I know?
This is why you shouldn't date singers. I mean...
Because now this song is... Everybody knows it.
Yeah. Forever About You. Just like We're Never Getting Back Together, everybody knows is about Jake Gyllenhaal.
I forgot that Jake and Taylor... Doesn't seem like those two should have been a couple.
Well, I can tell you this. I think Jake Gyllenhaal wanted something out of Taylor that Taylor wasn't ready to give up.
Wow, these lyrics are... Your dad knows music. These lyrics are deep.
Yeah. Mine now.
I want Alanis Morissette tattoo.
Where? Because I'll get one with you.
Just
face?
a teardrop.
Okay.
Mine will say A. Yours says M.
Oh, I'm okay with that. I could see somebody just said Dave was on. They're on a first name basis. Dave was just on Worst Cooks in America, and he did the cut it out thing every 3 seconds. I could see that.
I could too.
I could see that just being his thing.
Here's James Corden. Alanis was on that, and they're doing ironic lyrics, and they probably okay. This is from now. What would be ironic?
Oh, okay.
I really like James Corden a lot. He took her mic away. It's funny. I feel like late night hosts now are famous. Like Dave and Jay were late night hosts. That's what they did. Now I look at Jimmy and James Corden, and they're more like they're doing like they're in movies and they're
it didn't seem like you said, those other guys, their claim to fame was being a late night host.
And they were good. They did their little bits.
And almost like Conan, too. Conan didn't get in front of the camera until he was doing his late night show. Otherwise, he was just a writer. So, but now James Corden, he was in movies and TV shows. He was a known actor.
And he still does it. I mean,
and he was I think he's won a Tony. He's done Broadway.
In bits like is in James jumps out of an airplane with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Or he's up in a plane with Kanye West or whatever. You know, Dave and Jay weren't doing those things.
No.
It just, I don't know, man. And I wish David Letterman was still, I love him. I think he was really, really good at what he did. And he didn't have to do the bits.
No, he was funny. He was that's what I think they're going away from, which I don't think they should.
Is the David Letterman type?
Is the David Letterman type and the Craig Ferguson, who is also really talented. These, stand-up comedians are really comedic people.
They're going away from that, and they're going to more entertainers.
Yep.
Like doing stage stuff and doing
full
bits.
Entertainers.
And it'll come back to where that'll get old, and it'll just be, hey, I just want a guy up there to be fun and talk and be really good at interviewing. It's kind of like in radio. Like, bits are God right now.
Yep.
And here's the thing. We're doing this talk radio where we're pushing away bits and we're doing more reality radio, which we really enjoy doing, and calling out other shows that are fake.
Steve and Laura.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't want to cough. I want people to know Steve and Laura.
And by the time, then people will catch up to this. I really do. I really think it will eventually, that type of radio will go away. And then we're going to have to go back to bits and using actors.
Die.
We'll
die
have
before
to.
that. What? No, we're going to die before that.
Okay.
We'll die before the
I'm down
pendulum
with that.
swings back.
And if not,
I'll make sure it. Yep. Suicide pact.
woof.
What?
Okay. But we're going to do it in a weird way. Tax.
I want a Harambe out.
What was that?
I jump into a gorilla cage.
Oh, I thought when Harambe died.
No, they just shot him.
Yeah.
I'm a Harambe my way out of here, though.
Hey, on the way.
What?
We do have a take from Jake and Tanner. It's going to be our last segment today. We're trying to try giving away $100 for our Friday. Don't forget, we get to watch a movie tonight. We get to stay up late. Yay. Jake and Tanner Show. We'll explain why next. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. You can watch us live. First time he's saying this today. I got to get better at that. Text JT to 71090.
That's to get our podcast.
Oh, God. I got to get better at this, like I said. I better double down on that. I got to get better at triple down. The hell is it? TV. Text
There
TV
you go.
to 71090. We're going to be off tomorrow, the next day, and the next day we'll be back live on Monday. It's a really, really weird summer.
It's a super weird summer, but I mean, let's be honest. It's been a weird year. Like we're already. I mean, it's July tomorrow,
I know, that sucks.
and it's whipping by because this. Like, didn't we all think 2020 was like this big year? Like 2020 feels
Good
like
things are going to happen.
a future. Like the hindsight's 2020. Like it was all supposed to be better. God, what a terrible year! Florida shut down again. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard the cases are really bad.
I told you it was gonna get rough again, man.
Do you want to...
People forgot,
Let me see something.
or they just don't care anymore. Man. It's bad.
Hold on. I didn't find but I watched a TikTok with you yesterday, and we'll get back. We're going to be playing Take from Jake and Tanner here in a minute. Also, I want to play just a couple more songs that I found on Howard Stern. I just, for some reason, love those when they're playing them live and how great they sound, especially from years past. Also, it's this weird summer. We're furloughed. We're usually off Wednesday or Thursday and Friday, but because of the holiday, we got to take off tomorrow. So we'll be back live Monday, but we're going to have best ofs throughout the week.
Yep.
This is what you showed me yesterday, and I found a whole 3 minutes of it. It's people going to this town hall meeting in Florida and griping that they have to wear masks.
That woman,
Anti-maskers.
and she's not pretty.
I love that one.
She's. My God.
I wish I was passionate about I don't like that my kids got to go. If they got to go to school, it bugs me a little bit. It's just sad that little Dewey's got to wear a mask, and maybe it gets hot in there, and he won't keep it on, and maybe he'll get yelled at. Because I think about stuff like that, but I would never go to a meeting at a town hall to talk about how angry I am to wear a mask. If I got to go into Costco and they want me to wear a mask, I'm just going to put it on.
That's what really gets me. It's the people who get upset that they have to wear the mask to the point where they're getting banned from places because of how insane they're acting. Just wear it. Like, it's not that big a deal. And if it can save a life, why not do it?
Oh, this next girl gets crazy.
She's insane, yeah. And she's young, too.
A doctor. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Here comes this girl again.
How?
I don't know. It's confusing to me.
How is it killing
Masks
people?
are not killing people and do not pose a health risk, I would think.
Yeah, they don't
COVID-19
at
has
all.
killed people.
Yeah. Man, why did all the Jesus freaks sound stupid?
What is she talking about?
6 feet social distance. heck
Oh,
now?
this guy is getting mad. Let's listen to this next one. I can't do that anymore.
Dude, it's really bad. Like, just know that if you're like a full anti-masker, like you're the people that are coughing on people on purpose because you think it's all a hoax, just know that you're on the same side as those people. The woman that said you're waiting for 5G to come out so you can all scan us.
At one point, she
And you
calls them
can't-
all pedophiles.
Yeah. Oh, the one lady's like...
because you can't tell the difference between if a pedophile's wearing a mask or if he's not wearing a mask.
Yeah. And you know, the only thing I've been thinking about that statement, because she said, how are children supposed to know if a person is a pedophile?
I won't be honest. They do have a look.
And I have been thinking about that statement, and I was like, I think she thinks all pedophiles have to have mustaches.
And those weird glasses.
Because, I mean, what else is it? I think, you know what I believe? That almost all those, that she thinks that every pedophile looks like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite.
That's exactly who all pedophiles look like. Have you ever seen Pedophile Park? They're all that.
It is sad. But if you put up 100 pictures of people and one of them is a pedophile, I almost guarantee you would have a 98% success rate on people pointing it out.
Sid sent over a fun game that you can do. Okay. I didn't think it would be fun until you just said that. You get all these people that are convicted.
Yeah.
You got their pictures. And then underneath, you have to match who did what.
Oh, and that sounds like fun. Probably not a radio game.
I didn't think so, but I was wondering who could pick them if you could pick the pedophile.
Oh, I'm sure I could.
Here, as someone who just tested positive for corona, this is on the text line, people just cannot be trusted with their own safety. Brown 70 on the text line at 1053. Brown County is trying to make a law that makes you need to wear a mask in public places.
Okay.
All right.
Well, once again, people shouldn't be. It's like,
right?
You guys are all acting like teenagers. It's like you give a teenager $100 and you think they're going to be smart and invest it. No, the majority of them are going to be idiots. That's why you don't give them all their money, and that's why the good parents save some for them. So then when they get smart enough, like I get so jealous when I would talk to like my friends that worked on the farm or something like that. And then they would be like, well, my parents take care of all my paychecks. They put it in a bank and they save some. They give me some when I need it. And I was like, man, I kind of wish I had that. Because then at 16, those guys were buying really nice vehicles. Because that's what they were working with.
My dad, I got money to go through the VA because he was disabled veteran. So they paid for my schooling and then would give me monthly checks. At that time, I think it's a lot of money now, but at that time it was, I think, $748 a month that I would get for free to go live. My job was to do well in school. Oh, well, anyway, I always thought, I wish Dad would have taken those checks for those 3 years of school and just banked them.
Yeah.
And just said, and at the end of this, whatever I come out, even if I don't come out of doing anything, and then I chose to do radio, the school that the VA wouldn't pay for.
Yeah.
They wouldn't pay for a trade school. Anyway, that he would have just had all that accumulated and said, here you go. Here's your monthly, here's, whatever it would have been, $20,000 or whatever. But I just bought cigarettes and Molson.
I always had money for cigarettes, man.
Let's go back.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Just I saw the dude at a radio station, or at not a radio gas station. He was like, "Let me get a pack of Old Gold Reds," and then right after that, he was like, "And put the rest on pump 3."
Yeah, instead
of getting gas, he was like, let me make sure I got those cigarettes first, and then what I got left? $3.82, put that on pump 3, and I'm going to go pump quick.
So here's this woman on Howard Stern. I got a few of these. Then we're going to play a take from Jake and Tanner trying to give away $100. She is the original singer for Torn. She wrote it.
Who?
This Anne Previn. She kind of has the look of Natalie Imbruglia.
Imbruglia?
Yeah. They both kind of look similar. She said it was very hurtful when she sang the song and it didn't get popular. Then Natalie sang it and it got really popular. She goes, it sucked. I wish it, but she wrote it. So she's getting the money.
So she got
but
the majority of the money.
She didn't
for
get
the
the
song.
fame.
Yeah.
Here, let's see if it sounds similar to Natalie's. Hold on. We got to skip Howard. He's so much better than us.
Yeah, don't want you to know.
I already like the other one better.
Yeah.
Let me get to the part.
Well, yes.
I don't like her voice as much.
No.
All right, let me. I got
that's
Natalie's.
That's not as good.
I got Natalie's live here. Okay.
Okay. Already better.
Yeah, I already like it better. Yeah, I like this way better.
It's obviously better.
How about
Obviously better. Suck. You suck. Whatever you are.
this is another guy live on Howard Stern. Do you know this one?
This is live, right?
Nope.
I thought this was Lightning Crashes.
You probably like. I feel like you like this song.
Yeah.
They're young here, really young, or he is anyway.
This is Glycerin, right?
Yep.
Glycerin.
He's a good-looking guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
What is his name? Rosdale, or isn't it Gavin? Maybe Gavin
Hell if I
Rosdale.
know.
Let's.
Never
Let me get to. Where's the part?
right here.
I forgot I liked it. I forgot all about this song. How
Yeah.
about this one? Name this one. You'll know, right?
By the band Bush.
Yep. By the way, this song was written because his woman went away to Ecuador.
The song Ecuador?
No, it's not the song,
Oh.
but it's this one. All that on. They're really young here.
And if we're stuck in the road.
Who knew this wasn't about high school
Yeah!
graduation?
Wasn't there rumors like this song is about suicide?
Maybe.
Like there was a ton of different meanings to this song. Not a question, but a lesson learned in time.
All right. I didn't give you the, the chorus. We got to go fast on that.
I think that might be like the third time you didn't do a chorus today to the point where I thought that you're doing it on purpose. Like, I feel edged. Like, if I lose today, it's because I didn't get to hear the end of that chorus.
All right, here we go. Take from Jake and Tanner. Our friend jumped on a piano and played. Okay. Take from Jake and Tanner if you want to play $100. 866-916-0959. Big thank you, Prospera Credit Union. Life stage personal guidance. Hi, who's this?
Y'all losing, man. It's Eastside.
Eastside, you've played.
Issa, you've played
We
before.
love you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Issa.
By the way, if you've played before, on the money games, we're trying to get new people to play.
Yeah. That text makes me jealous.
What's that?
The piano text.
I know. Hi, who's this? Oh, my God. Oh, wait, hold on. Power went out at our prom. Our friend jumped on the piano, played the same Glycerine a cappella. Could have had any girl he wanted that night. What high school?
High school prom, and you're just like, I got this. And you actually have a decent singing voice and you're playing the piano? My God.
I hope he's a loser now.
Yeah. I hope he has, I bet I can almost guarantee he has an STI because of how much he was slaying.
He was
going through it.
Hi, this is Melissa.
Melissa, have you played before?
I have not.
Hi, Melissa.
It was falling out of his pocket.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. Don't step on that. That's mine. That's my V. All right, Melissa. 5 questions to that sound that you heard kind of in the background. Tanner just took off his headphones so he can't hear anything. We'll welcome him back after you're done. If you get stuck on one of these questions, you can say pass. You can only pass on a question twice. Okay? And again, Tanner can't hear any of the answers, nor can he hear any of the questions until it's his turn. If there happens to be a tie at the end of this, we're going to go to the tiebreaker, which happens to be time. So time is a factor in this. Okay, so we're going to put you on hold after you're done. I'm sorry, I'm explaining this all out of order. We'll put you on hold after you're done. Tanner will get a chance to answer these, and then we'll grade them all together. Do you have any questions?
Nope, let's do it.
All right, your time, Melissa, begins in 3, 2, 1. What is the common name for the third and final set of molars that most people develop?
K9.
To be legally sold as bourbon, a whiskey's mash must contain at least 51% of what grain?
Barley.
Released in 1992, what is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time?
Thriller.
What was the name of the gorilla that was shot and killed at the Cincinnati Zoo in 2006?
Harambe.
What is the most common type of pitch thrown by pitchers in baseball?
Fastball.
Time. Wow, that was quick. How do you feel about that, Melissa?
I went really quick, but I don't know if I got any of them right.
All right. Tanner, headphones. I'm gonna put you on hold and we'll be right back with you. Hang on. Boy, that was quick.
It felt quick. I don't like that.
Do you have any questions?
Dang it. It's going to ruin my whole vacation. I mean, furlough.
I know. It's so. I tell my wife, she gets so angry because her furlough happened, but it was cold. My furlough happens and the kids are going to the beach with dad.
Yeah.
And like it's summer vacation
You're
for me
busting
too.
out the slip and slide. Like,
Think
you are
about this,
dad
man.
of the year.
Tanner, we haven't had this since school to get summers off since probably 11th grade. Now you and I actually have summers
Yeah.
off again.
It's like we're only doing summer school.
We won't get, think about this now. We will not get this again, most likely, until we retire. So, like another 30 years from here or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, God forbid another pandemic.
All right, here we go. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What is a common name for the third and final set of molars that most people develop?
Wisdom teeth.
To be legally sold as bourbon, a whiskey's mash must contain at least 51% of what grain?
Wheat.
Released in 1992, what is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time?
Pass.
What was the name of the gorilla that was shot and killed?
Harambe.
What was the most common type of pitch thrown in pitchers in baseball? It's the most common.
Fastball.
Released in 1992, what is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time?
I don't know.
Time.
Oh, I don't like the time thing now. I don't even know if that gorilla question was about Harambe, but what other gorilla got shot? I just had to do it. Damn it.
Let's welcome back Melissa. All right, Melissa, let's go through these.
Damn it.
See if you get $100.
Right.
What was the most common name for the what is the common name for the third and final set of molars that most people develop? Melissa said canines.
What
That's
the
a
hell is
weird
wrong
answer.
with you? Sorry.
Tanner said wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth is correct on that.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. To be legally sold as bourbon, a whiskey's mash must contain at least 51% of what grain? Melissa said barley.
Ooh.
Tanner said wheat. It's actually corn.
Oh.
1-0.
I didn't know that was a grain.
Tanner's leading. Released in 92, what is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time? She said Thriller. Melissa did. Tanner passed, and then he came back and said, I don't know, moving quick. It was The Bodyguard.
I was going to say, I was trying to think of movies.
Still 1
Oh.
Yeah, soundtracks are movies.
to 0. What was the name of the gorilla that was shot and killed at the Cincinnati Zoo in 2016? You both interrupted me.
Really?
You said Harambe. That is correct. 1-2, Tanner leads. What is the most common type of pitch thrown by pitchers in baseball? You both said fastball. You're both correct.
Yes!
It's 3-2.
Sorry, Melissa.
By the way, if we had to go to
Nice
time,
job,
Yeah.
Tanner.
if we would have went to time, it was 44:29, Melissa, and yours was 44:01. So you would have won it on time, too.
By .1.
Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Take care. There you go.
Damn.
120 when we come back on Monday. So, again, I like what you put on the podcast yesterday when we sent this out. If you could share our show with a person, that'd be great.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Nana would like it.
Yeah, anybody that you could introduce our show to would be great.
Yeah, literally the best thing you could do for us is just be like, hey, have you heard these guys? You should check them out. And then, you know what? Just tell them another show gave us this hint or like tip. Tell your friend to listen to us during the commercials of their favorite show.
I like that.
So, like, if Murphy goes to commercial or plays one of his songs or is doing birthdays and your friend doesn't want to listen to it, just tell him, hey, tune over to
Switch over.
Jake and Tanner. Just check them out.
Takes about a few weeks. Well, I've heard 3 to 6 weeks.
I've heard a couple of years
Oh,
to get a taste, an acquired taste for us.
Also, text JT to 71090. Get all the podcasts. Get you that link. Send it right to your phone. Make it easy for you. Joe Moreau, he's going to be in here in a little bit. We'll go music intensive next because we've done a lot of chatting. All right, this is the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.